So I'm doing this one straight after the Noah video that I just made because I said in that one, it's the only one I've ever smelled that I thought smelled like a bar of soap up until I smelled Issey Miyake A Drop de Issey. I think this one definitely has a white bar of soap vibe, but it's a much more floral situation. It's a much more floral perfume because this is a lilac perfume, and it's lilac and almond milk, and there's something about the creaminess of that almond milk that instantly I think makes this very soapy. I genuinely got this after, I'll put a link down to, it was Soaky London I saw talking about this one, and what really sent me to get this was the bottle. And I'm not going to lie, I looked at this bottle and thought, I bet you that's going to smell a bit like Noah because I feel like they really went for it with the bottle. I feel like someone who designed this bottle likes Noah, and they like the fact that it's got the internal sprayer. They like that it's, you know, a sort of spheroid, well, it's a circle in Noah's case. These I think are flat, but it's just got that kind of, it's gonna smell soapy and clean look about it. I know a lot of the Issey Miyake Issey. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I know a lot of them are really clean and fresh. And I've smelt quite a few, and they don't really pique my interest most of the time. But this one just, I don't know. And I don't really smell lilac very often in perfumes generally. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to get a sample to smell because this is quite new, this is quite expensive. So I just started off with this little guy. And if at some point the price of this comes down and I can get it for a good price, I might actually invest in a proper bottle because this is actually a very, very, very nice floral soap smell. So I've got this one which I sprayed before so it could kind of develop. And it really, I'll read you the notes, but I think this one smells relatively simple. So top notes, almond milk and damask rose. Middle notes, lilac. Solar notes, star anise, jasmine, orange blossom. Base notes, vanilla, musk, ambroxan, and atlas cedar. So the almond milk and the vanilla are stopping the cedar from making this too dry. But it does actually, it's really noticeable when you wear this. I'm just going to spray it again so I can get those top notes. Lots of people don't like this and other people really love it. I think this might genuinely be a how does this smell on your skin. So it's much tangier and a bit spicier when you first spray it. So it has a little bit of the sourness from almond milk mixed with the solar notes and the star anise, maybe a bit of the orange blossom actually. When you first spray it, it's definitely a bit tartar. It's got a bit of a creamy floral going on. It's a bit sharper. In a way, again, has a bit of a maybe makeup-y kind of nail polishy beauty product kind of smell about it. But that this is another one, a little bit like some of the vintagey perfumes that I love. You have to give it a little bit of time. I find generally that new perfumes, I sometimes really like the top notes and I hate the dry down. That happens a lot. I've had a lot of perfumes, a lot of samples where I've smelt them and I've gone, ooh, I might have to get a bottle of that. And then half an hour later, the dry down is making me feel sick. It so often happens with modern perfumes. And again, the vintage ones tend to be the other way around. They make you feel a bit sick at first when you first spray them, and then suddenly it dries down into something absolutely magical. Yeah, it's weird how times have changed, I think, in that way, but I think it also means that so many modern perfumes don't particularly last very well. Some of the older ones do, because even if they dry down to be really subtle skin scents, the skin scent itself is you're just gonna be sniffing it all day and being like, yum. And I think that's what this one is to me as well. When I wore this, it definitely dried down into a lovely lilac soap. That's what it smelled like, a lilac bar soap. And again, very rare. Normally when I smell something that smells soapy, I always think it smells like detergenty, soapy, or it smells like a hand soap or a shampoo. This is one of the like only a couple of perfumes that I think dry down in a creamy bar of soap way. And I think there it is. It's already happening. It's already starting to develop into a sweet, creamy bar soap smell, but it's definitely lilac. It's all about the lilacs, this perfume. And that's, I think, quite special. And I haven't often smelt that in perfumes, not modern ones anyway, and maybe not most well-known perfumes. I think someone for Fragrantica was saying, yeah, I mean, if you want to wear like Yardley or Woods of Windsor, that, you know, that they might have something that's a bit lilac-y, but I think this is quite a nice special perfume. The bottle is really cool. It looks like it's going to be a bit of a pain. I don't think it'll stand up on its own, but it looks cool and it smells really nice. But yeah, at the moment it's really expensive, so I think it's 40 mil. I think it's £40 for the smallest bottle. So I'm probably going to wait for this one, see if I can get it in a sale. It will be on my list of I want it, but I think I won't buy it just yet because yeah, I think I'm going to have to wait. You also definitely won't be able to decant this, so this will be, yeah, I'll try not to use this all up because this will be my little take it in my bag one if I'm wearing this during the day and I want to top it up. But this, honestly, this lasts surprisingly well. I think that this one lasts pretty well considering it's very skin scenty. Again, you could definitely wear this in non-perfumed areas and you would just smell like a beautiful lilac soap. You would really smell lovely. But yeah, you have to give it a minute. But this is, oh, it's really pretty. It's so soft and pretty. I would describe this, like my partner said about Oxygen, it's very present. You know it's there, you can smell it, and I think other people will smell it as well, but it's very delicate. It's delicate, but it's not invisible, which I think is the same with things like Noah and Oxygen. They're there. You can smell them. Other people will probably be able to smell them, but it's really delicate. It's like dainty, you know. It's a subtle, beautiful smell, creamy and soapy, very, very nice. This is one of the only new perfumes in a very long time I've actually considered buying. I really think this is quite a magical one.